Hello, everybody. Welcome. I'm hoping I didn't just pull a rookie mo. It has been a crazy day. Crazy day. But we're here to give an update on what's going on with Tommy 2.0's channel. So, I almost panicked. Oh, Tommy did a rookie mo.
What did I do?
I heard.
No, that was my fault, but it wasn't a rookie move. I have to wait until it comes up. Frank turned off.
I thought it was Tommy. I saw all of a sudden it go up.
No, it was me. I just had, like I said, I had to wait for it to come up on YouTube so I could mute it.
Thanks, Dwayne. Well, what we'll do is we'll let a couple people get in here so we don't have to. Everybody's not lost when they come in 5 minutes from now.
Right.
But
hey, Key Lime. Hi, Robert. Hi, Dana. Hello, Barbara. Hello, Brad. Hey, look, there's that weird person. That Destiny person is in chat.
Oh yeah, she's a weirdo.
That's for
No, I
sure.
don't want to account because I couldn't find Tommy's channel on the Shamrock Pixies, so I had to jump onto the other account that I have that has nothing on it. I don't do anything with it, and see if I could find his channel, which I did. It was just because he was in the process of fixing something. Hey, Eric. We'll be sharing here in a few minutes, so I hope everybody's able to stick around and listen. Hey, Sharon, welcome.
Yeah. Tommy's in trouble.
Yeah, Tommy 2.0 got in trouble.
He got in trouble. And
Go to the corner.
And I probably do have to do a public apology because I accused unfairly somebody of being shady, and
That's
it wasn't.
true. I did too.
But yeah, it is.
Eric says Des has a troll account.
I do not have a troll. If I was gonna have a troll account, I sure the hell wouldn't use my name. Come on now.
Hey, I wouldn't put it past you.
Really?
I wouldn't put it past you.
All right. So should I drop the link in chat for anybody who wants to join?
Yeah, maybe they can share some input on how to go forward, because I am totally at a loss at the moment under my restrictions. And I don't think it's fair to just leave people hang either. So I'm really like...
James says, Des is trolling Tommy. Hi, James. All right, if you would like to join tonight. I can't spell. Oops. Oh, this is... We pin this to the top.
Good question, Melanie.
What's that?
Is it strictly an update, or is this the results?
Well, it's more of an update, and we're going to try to figure out how to do the results, but stay within the guidelines.
Yeah.
I'm basically like...
He'll explain.
I'm on YouTube probation, so I can't be like slick.
Right.
And Tommy loves to be slick.
Or I'll go to YouTube prison forever and never be allowed to ever live stream.
I got it. Dad. I am in an auction at the same time. LOL. So, all right. So why don't you give it? There's 23 people or 22 people watching. 23 people watching. I can't tell. So why don't you give everybody the update, Tommy? And I will make it a little bigger.
No, don't do all that.
Why?
It don't need to be big.
Well, it's your... There we go.
I don't like
we want to see the tears. We want to see the passion come out of your face.
So there we
No,
go.
I don't. Take it up.
Okay.
Were you talking politics and got the hammer?
No. Okay, here's what happened. Back in March of last year, not this year, well, obviously, but last year, me and Des were doing a morning reseller, just chit chat about eBay and Macari and whatever. During that show, I played a 3-minute clip of another video, and actually, it was something I found funny. It dealt with the pandemic, and it was just kind of to enlighten and have a little humor and steer people towards a channel that I thought was pretty cool. And guy does pretty good content, and he's funny and whatever. So what happened is yesterday, which the guy's got 300,000 subs, and he spent the time to actually watch my video up till the 30-minute mark. So that's kind of cool. But what he did is he filed a legal copyright takedown on that video. Instead of like just doing a content ID claim or trying to claim monetization or try to, what YouTube told me, 1 in 50 people that do a copyright claim actually file for a takedown. And he just happened to be one of those 1 in 50. So what they did is they took the video down. I'm on basically a 90-day restriction from going live. I can upload videos, I can do all that, but because this copyright thing took place during a live, I'm restricted on live. I had to go to copyright school and do all that. So as of May 6th, I should be able to go live again, unless this guy will retract the strike, which I did reach out to him. I don't know what's going to happen with that. But because of me being restricted from going live on my channel and doing the show, if I would take the show, since it's my content, and move it onto Destiny's channel, it would be a violation of the YouTube guidelines, which therefore would permanently shut my channel down. And since Destiny would be assisting me in that, put her channel at risk of being shut down. So we don't want to do that. And the point we're at now, until this would all get resolved or lifted or whatever, is we don't really know where to go from there, because we have 2 people left in the show, and we can't really do the show without putting our channels at risk.
Right.
And so I really don't know.
So I would say my suggestion is, first we say who was eliminated. Obviously, we can't do a swan song or anything like that.
Right.
Say who the last 2 are, and then basically we have to shut it down. I mean, I would say both those people get the fruits of their winning, which you can explain about, and then we just wait it out until May, which actually is not that. I mean, we were going to have season 2, and it would have been not quite May. I think we figured it would be like April or something. So it's not too far bad, but it's going to screw up the last 2 episodes. So what do you guys think in the chat? Is that something, we should do? Basically, eliminate the person that got eliminated and take the last 2 and just say who they are and say, hey, you guys win? I mean, what do you guys think? Is that right, Tommy? Does that sound good to you?
That's basically the 2 options that I came up with. Was we either just basically call the last 2 people winners. What we were giving away is a customized singer mug with their name, and initially it was going to be the first place, to like the award on it and whatever. But we'd be willing to do it to the last 2 because they made it that far and we can't actually close it out. Or what we can do is a poll right here in the chat, and the chat would have to vote between the last 2.
Right.
Right.
They would have to do this based off. They would have to do that based off the past content,
right?
Because we can't play it. It sucks. I myself would feel better to call them both winners, because everybody that competed was a winner,
right.
But
there is one other option, is take the voting from last week as first, second, and third. Whoever got the least amount of votes is first. Whoever got the second is second, and the person that got voted off would be third.
Okay.
Yeah.
But that way too, just take the last vote and say, okay, these were the 3 finalists. They had the least amount of votes, so they won. And then, whoever had the second least would come in second. But like you said, and everybody's saying everybody's a winner.
Exactly. Everybody who joined, who was in this with us.
This says, Ty, break the trophy in half and send half to each winner.
Yeah, I told you that, Heather. I told them that you got that coffee mug too.
You should show your coffee mug.
Oh my God.
Yeah, the coffee makes me poop.
It's a big mug too. Like
it is a pretty good mug.
A soda can.
Yeah, Heather has that same mug. So
okay, well here, Carol wants to know who got voted off.
Yes, are you able to send that person the link to join us?
I can.
I know it's pinned at the top, but if that person, since you contacted them, wants to jump on, that would be awesome.
Yeah, I can. If I believe.
No, you're getting down there.
Yeah, that person's in here, so I don't know.
So if I was to vote on how we do it is we vote off the person that got voted off already, and then the last 2 win. That's what I would suggest.
Yeah, hold on. I'm just trying to send them the link here. So.
Kevin says, I vote not to break the trophy. Oh, all right. The person is in the back room.
Oh, are they? Okay.
Yep. I'm just going to bring them on. You guys ready to see who?
Well, what contestant was it first?
What's that?
What contestant was it?
Okay, here. Let me.
Yeah, tell me.
I will share this real quick before we bring her in, so people can see how close it actually was.
Yeah.
I'm trying to see around my mic. All right, here we go.
All right.
Can we see that or no?
Yep. I made the screen bigger. Yeah.
Yeah. It was very, very close.
Yeah.
With contestant 6 losing by 1 vote.
Whoa! Holy cow!
Yeah.
So I mean, it was 28 votes, 30 votes, and 31 votes. So that's why I say it was very, very, very close.
That is incredible.
So I think what we should do is I think we should go in the order like Dwayne said, and first, second, and third place. And the 2 that were gonna do the sing off this week, I think they both should still get a mug.
Yeah, that sounds good.
Well, bring her in. Bring her in.
Let's bring her in.
All right.
Hello, everyone.
Hello. Yeah, I'm really hating the way this is ending. I really am. But you did a fantastic job.
Thank you. Thank you, everyone. Thank you, Tommy, Destiny, and Dwayne. This has been a great show. Happy to be part of it.
Thank you. No, it's just really tough. I wish we could have done it differently. I really do.
Yeah, and I don't know if this is gonna put a total damper on doing a second season or not. I have to wait and see what the outcome of this is because I'm trying to fight it.
Oh, I hear.
I don't know. We'll just see what happens. I might know something within 10 days, or I might have to sit it out for the 90 days till I'd be able to go live again. I mean, I like the show. I enjoy doing it. I know a lot of people enjoyed it, so I'd like to be able to do it, but I can't do much of anything while this is all under its review.
Right. Yeah. And there's no use risking anything. We can just push it out and do what we can. But I'm serious. When the voting was that close, Tommy wouldn't even tell us who won.
No.
Like, it's close. Well, what the hell does that mean? He didn't tell us anything. I had no idea. So, but the last three, they did awesome. I mean, really, really good.
But everybody who participated was phenomenal. I mean,
Yeah. No, it's been so much fun.
And, the top three, I mean, you made it to the top three. That's freaking awesome.
Right? Absolutely. So, did you have fun doing it, Dana?
Oh, absolutely. Yes, 100%.
That's cool. And that's what it was supposed to be about.
Yeah. Ultimately, that was what we were going for, is to get people out of their heads for a while and have a good time on YouTube. So.
Yep.
And you got to showcase your magnificent voice. So.
Okay. I try.
I was excited when you said that you were going to participate, because I do follow you on Twitch and I've been listening to you for a while. So I was like, this is going to be an awesome contestant right here.
Oh, that's nice. Thank you.
I did hear your last song, but you wouldn't tell me who you were.
And it sucks. And the acapella that you sent me, I really would love for people to hear, because it's awesome. You did awesome with it. I think it was fantastic, and I was so excited to play it. But now I don't know if I can.
At least not yet. Not accepted right now. So.
You're right.
Travis can't accept that people imitating cartoon characters. Okay.
I am a cartoon. Don't you guys know that?
He's not real. We just made it up.
Not real.
Okay, Eric said, brief recap what happened and is going on for those just coming in.
A brief recap is my channel's under review for a copyright strike that somebody pushed to
Extreme.
a more than normal limit. So I have to wait. I'm working with YouTube. I'm trying to reach out to the person that actually put it in, but I actually did do I did a copyright strike like that. But it was over a year ago. I wasn't that familiar with I didn't start looking up all the copyright stuff until we started to do this Masked Singer thing. That's when I started. I totally forgot even about that. So basically, my lives were shut down. My channels are under review. When he did that copyright thing, the takedown, YouTube, it brought my channel to YouTube's attention. They went through and scrubbed all my videos looking for copyright strikes. So if you go to my channel right now, all my lives are taken down because they went through and hit me with a content ID claim on every song that was sung in The Masked Singer.
Even though it was karaoke.
Right.
So yeah, it's crazy. Yeah, Carol, we do know who reported him. It was the person that he showed last week. That video also has been for protection of my channel. That video has been set to private.
Oh.
So because of all of this.
So it really was the person that he said it was. It wasn't a troll. It was that person.
Yeah. And so I do need to, I guess, make an apology, because I did think it was somebody being shady and trollish, and it wasn't. So
me too. I
apologize.
Very, very true. Me too. Yes.
I'll own it. I made a mistake.
But so it
moving
is a
on.
shame. We'll react. We'll figure it out. We just got to make sure we do it right so we don't get in trouble.
Yeah, and I have to be extra careful. I'm trying to look at it in a positive. Maybe they say everything happens for a reason. I've been talking with Des about some other things I wanted to do on my channel, which really don't involve lives. It would involve actually creating and uploading content. And maybe this is some sort of sign of stop playing with live and do what you've been talking about wanting to do instead of focusing other places. I don't know.
Right.
Well,
So,
I always try to look at the positive, like let's make a positive out of it. So
right. So real quick, Kevin said, not talking about Dana. Hold on, where'd it go? I'm talking about last week.
Oh, is he talking about the cartoon character or whatever?
What's that?
Is that the cartoon character or something? Is that what he's talking about?
Yeah.
I don't know.
Okay. Go back through this. I cannot accept that people imitating cartoon characters is singing.
Oh, okay. I got it. Well, but unfortunately, you only had one vote, and a whole bunch of other people voted different. So that's how it goes.
And then real quick, I am not going to highlight the names that is in chat, but yes. We'll just leave it at that.
I am so low.
Brad, he put him and Carol were in chat, and they said names, and I'm not going to put them up on the screen. So yeah. Melanie said, I can't believe it, and it's a shame, and we all understand that you have to do this, and we understand that you have to be extra careful.
Yep.
Oh, I have a question for you, Dana.
Yeah.
Did you play the piano as well?
No.
No, okay, because that would me and my wife were talking about that. It sounded so much like you were playing the piano as well as singing. So I was like, man, that's
in Somewhere Only We Know? In Somewhere Only We Know? That song?
I don't even remember what song, but the first couple, I thought, man, it sounds like she's playing the piano as well. So, but that's awesome. You did such a great job.
Yeah, I for sure thought it was you were playing the piano, so that kind of blows my mind that you weren't really playing.
Yeah.
Just flowed with the piano, just like perfect.
Of course, Brad has to go there.
Exactly, you know. Well, so the last were 5 and 7, correct?
Mm-hmm.
Correct.
Now, how did we want to do it? Do we want to say who those people are and that they did well, or can we get them on, or how's that going to work?
That's what I'm going to do. I think we're just going to call them winners, right?
Yep.
Sounds good.
And I will just send them both out their prizes. We will show it. We will actually. I don't know if we'll show what it is. We have to create it because it's a mug and we're doing our own design.
Right. Looked like you have groupies now, Dana.
We will probably do them up this week. We thought we had another week.
Yeah.
Right.
And then we'll probably film them when they're done and sending them out to the winners. But I did send the winners a link if they'd like to join us on here. I know everybody figured out number 7 pretty much, but I think they're gonna be pretty shocked about number 5.
No way. Number 7? We know who number 7 is?
Yeah. Isn't it Kevin? Never ending time.
Awesome.
But the other two, I know one's in chat. I believe the other one was.
Thank you, Papa Smurf.
Thank
you, everyone, for the support.
Oh, you did so well.
Yeah.
I'll tell you straight up. At the beginning, I thought you were going to win the whole thing.
Yeah,
I really did.
I thought for sure.
I really did. I thought, she's going to take it. It's between 6 and 7. That's what I thought. But that was just my voice.
I think number 5 ended up with the least
entertainment, man.
The least amount of vote is because of the entertainment.
Yeah, absolutely.
The comedic part.
Mm-hmm.
Man, this sucks. I really wanted people to hear
Dana's
last song. Oh my God, it's so awesome. But I had no idea.
Maybe you should play it on her channel.
Yeah.
Because it's your song. I mean,
yeah, it is her song.
You could play it on your channel and tell everybody to go listen to it there.
I created a new channel with just me singing, so maybe I'll throw it there.
There you
Yeah,
go.
that'd be awesome.
And we can drop it in the chat.
Yeah.
Yeah, that would be great because I know everybody wants to hear it.
It was so beautiful, and I'm like, oh, why didn't she use this song?
Oh. All right, I'll upload it in a few days, I just dropped a video today, so
Awesome.
maybe tomorrow or in a few days.
Hey, whenever you can, just let Tommy and Des know, and we'll shoot people over there. Make sure that they catch it.
For sure. Like, subscribe to their channel. So make sure if you want to hear her music, you subscribe there. She's an awesome singer.
Oh, hell. Heck no.
What?
I'm sorry, somebody just came in the back room and it blew my mind.
Oh, number 5? That's all good.
Well, no fair, damn it.
Is the other person coming out too? They're like this. I won't say it, I promise. I won't say it. Oh, no. Yeah, it was. Jennifer Hayes says that it was her sound that lost, not her voice.
For sure, yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, in this last one, her audio levels were like perfect. I wish I could play the damn shit. I
know. All right, so should I bring in the contestant?
Yeah.
That is number 5.
All right.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Hello, everyone.
You tricked us. You kept saying, it's not me. I don't sing.
Hello, everyone. Okay, first of all, Tommy, I am so sorry that this happened to you. This is a shame. But Dana, you were amazing. I know the other one, if he decides to come in, I have to give everybody a round of applause.
Absolutely.
Straight through the entire competition. So I am not upset at all. I'm upset, but I think this was a wonderful experience. I really do. And it's funny because I'm actually in an auction right now that I'm one of the battle. I just left the auction. I'm like, I gotta go.
And, I remember when I first talked with you and you sent me your first song and you're like, I'm gonna try. I know I'm gonna be voted off probably the first show. And you made it all the way to the end.
Yeah, you were one of the top 2.
Yeah. I can't believe I was shocked because I don't sing. I really don't. And the fact is, a lot of people were saying, Dwayne, I have to say this. You said it the best that I sound like Elmo meets Oscar the Grouch. I racked up laughing because that's the problem is I really do not have a singing voice.
But you have
that's what mattered.
Right. You have the entertainment value. I think you made people, if anything, laugh probably the most. And that's what people need, especially now in this.
Yes.
For sure.
And for everybody who is wondering, none of my songs used any type of voice modulation. I actually did both voices. I actually did that high pitch. I did the cartoon voices. Nothing was modulated.
You see, you had going off because
you have a pretty cool voice, Ken.
You were Robin with song.
Wow. I will say Barbie Girl was the toughest one because I actually lost my voice after I recorded that one.
Oh,
But I want to thank everybody. This was an amazing journey. Where's Trent?
Where's Trent?
where are you?
Come on, Trent, get in here.
Come on, number 7. We're waiting for you.
It was a lot of fun. All 3.
Jennifer, I never played any instruments either.
It's an illusion.
No instruments, no nothing. It was all karaoke that I took from YouTube, sang along with it. I will be posting the videos now that the contest is over because I have the original video of me singing.
Oh,
And I think
awesome.
that
the
would be
funniest,
great.
I will say this, the funniest one was when I was doing Internet is for Porn. My cat climbed up on my shoulder and I'm singing this song and she's brushing her tail, slapping me in the face as I'm singing it. So I'm going to post those videos.
That's
Yeah, that would be great.
that song.
But this was a
Still cracking up. I'm still cracking up from that song. That is the funniest song I've ever heard. And yeah, and the birds loved it.
Yeah.
Holy cow, did the birds love it? And all right. So here is time out. Here is contestant number 7.
Whoa, blow my mind. I didn't know.
mind.
Surprise!
You know,
Right?
actually, I have an idea.
You did.
I think
Yeah.
top participants, winners, even though I know that Dana was eliminated this week, I think all 3 of them deserve a mug with their name on it.
You guys are the prize department, so I mean, whatever you guys. Yeah.
So we can definitely do that. So what I need for all 3 of you is just email me your mailing address.
Yes.
You guys are amazing.
I feel
I
so
am-
bad
I'm
for-
so good.
I feel horrible for having to end it this way. And like I say, Dana, she sent me an awesome song. I can't even play it.
I know.
You know, and it wasn't even an entry song. It was just an extra song, which was fabulous. And I just feel bad that we didn't get to have showdown between you guys because
I know.
and Trent,
But they can still work on it.
I wanted the last 2 people, not as an entry, but as just an entertainment thing for the last episode to do a mashup duet. And I also wanted Trent and Dana to do a duet because I know everybody wanted to hear them together.
Right.
Right.
So
Yeah, you guys need to work on that.
Yeah, you guys can still do that here.
Oh, what is?
Oh, I hear echo. Is it me?
I just
Yeah.
I create my voices and sing to myself.
Yeah, you're good at that. You could do a trio with any one of them.
I probably could. I had.
But
I'll be
seriously,
honest.
guys, you guys did
I
so
had
well.
this vision for season 2 because I have a feeling it's not going to be a season 2.
Yeah.
Probably not. I had this vision that I was going to sign in and do a different character voice every single week.
Whoa.
And you know, me and Destiny just made purchases to upgrade the production quality of season 2, along with other content we plan on doing. But
Right.
that was the main push. Yeah, let's invest this money so we can really, you know.
We may just have to change the name of it too.
Well, see, it wasn't even the show that got the strike.
Oh, it was the songs. That's right.
Right. It was a totally different video that had nothing to do with the show, but it attracted attention to the channel, so YouTube scrubbed it out, and they just put content ID claims on it. Nothing that hurts my channel. It doesn't count as a strike. It doesn't hurt my stats or anything. And the only reason, like, and this is why there could be a season 2, because they're just restricting my live abilities because where the copyright claim from was on a live. I can still upload videos.
Mm-hmm.
And so my lives are suspended to May 6th. I had to go to copyright school. And after that, we could probably do it again. But because my lives are restricted, and it's considered my content, if I move it to another channel, I'm violating their things, because basically they're saying you're grounded, and then
You're sneaking out the window.
Then your kid's sneaking out the window. You know, it's like,
there's a private message in StreamYard. Maybe Yeah, Barbara's got a good idea. Maybe they could kick off season 2. You know, we just gotta wait and see what's gonna happen. We're gonna see. You know, we just gotta figure it out. We really do. So,
Yeah.
um,
Yeah. The main thing is we don't want to. We don't want to screw anything up. I mean, we don't want anybody to get in any more trouble or, be kicked off forever or anything like that. So that's more important than the show, unfortunately, at this point.
Right. And I was just asked, Dwayne, if you could play the songs, but it being on Destiny's channel right now,
Right.
I don't know. It's a fine line that.
Yeah, I don't know.
A very gray area that I'd rather just not play with at this time.
Right. Because, ultimately, it's going to be her IP address that comes up, not whether I play them or she plays them.
Right. And since we're at the same IP address and mine's already under scrutiny,
Right.
You're both going to get affected.
Right.
Right, exactly. And that would be the worst thing, is to have you guys not be able to do any lives ever again. That would suck.
And that's basically how YouTube explained it to me is, you're grounded from going live. So finding a background and going live and doing I can be on other people's channels, but if I use other channels to do my content, which
Right.
the show's already been identified as my content, then they're really gonna do more than just slap my hand for 90 days.
Right.
Yeah, exactly.
So as it sits right now, I'm facing 90 days of paid StreamYard.
Now, are they allowing you just to pre-record stuff and put stuff on?
I can pre-record.
Okay.
And
so at least that's something to get your channel and show that, okay, yes, you're being good, you're not violating.
And like I say, I've been talking to Destiny about doing different content on my channel, more on the reselling based stuff. And I'm trying to look at things positive and maybe looking at stop wasting time with the lives and create your content.
So here's the thing: how do you take all the songs that you have and record them and put them in a downloadable? You know what I mean? Like make a video of the songs.
I can. That's exactly what I can do.
So you can take all the songs right now and all the songs that were sent in, make a video and upload it, not do it live. I mean, we wouldn't be able to comment or anything, but everybody could hear the last songs of everybody.
Right. What I can do, I think, is I can take all the songs. I know I was going to do a compile a CD of all the songs and whatever. But what I think I can do is I can take all the songs and upload them to my Bargain Effect Facebook channel in the file section. And people should be able to go there, grab them, listen to them, and put them on your own CD or MP3 player if you want.
But basically, you could do the final show, just not live. So do it pre-recorded and play the Dana's song and Trent's song and Melanie's last song.
I believe since they put the content ID claims on all the Masked Singer shows, I don't know if I should.
Oh,
no,
okay.
I would say don't take the chance.
Yeah.
Right.
I was thinking.
If I'm trying to figure out how to do it, I probably shouldn't.
But I mean, as far as Facebook goes, you won't get any copyright strikes or anything like that. So by putting it straight to Facebook.
Yeah, I don't know what I never really messed with videos or things. I mean, I know
There's Trent.
I know people go and play music on Facebook and they put this little disclaimer, I don't own the copyrights or anything, but I heard that doesn't mean shit.
On Facebook or on YouTube?
On Facebook.
Oh, I got lost. Sorry.
But I don't know if I'm doing a loophole for it, then I'm probably just shouldn't do it.
Yeah, it's probably better you don't do it that way.
All right.
Carol, I hear your voices, Mel.
I'm sorry?
Carol wants to hear your voices. He says, do those voices.
Wait, but I can't sing. Okay, so the first time I was doing Barbie Girl, all I have to do is a really, really, really high voice, and that's where Dwayne was saying that I sound like Elmo. I'm losing my voice today. But then I go really, really low, and that's where I get the little gravelly sound. So when I'm
Crazy.
recording back and forth, I had to sing that I'm a Barbie girl on one time, but then I go down really low and sing the guy's voice.
I think if anything, this show, I remember you telling me in the beginning you wanted to go and kind of reach into your uncomfortable zone.
For me, this is totally out of my comfort zone. All right, I'll be honest. I always used to get teased about my voice. Okay, and then aside from that, and this is like too much information, my husband is practically deaf, so he can't hear me half the time. So he's constantly telling me, repeat yourself, because depending on it, and he'll tell me that as I'm talking, my voice will either go too high in a tone or too low. And when it goes into a certain frequency, he can't hear me. So it's like I'm so self-conscious about my voice, and with people teasing me and this and that, it's like I can't sing.
We have this issue here. So I'm too late because I don't have high tones or low tones either. So certain pitches I can't hear. It gets muffled. And Dwayne actually, you're the same way, aren't you, Dwayne?
Yeah, I don't have my hearing aids in right now, but I definitely have the same problem that your husband has. It's usually about the tone that my wife talks to me at. I just can't hear that.
I literally have friends. They say when I get too excited that my frequency goes so high that they start getting migraines. And it's like, I give people migraines when I talk to them. So it's out of my comfort zone to sing. I have hearing loss from the military,
so yeah. I can't remember if it's too high I can't hear or too low. I can never remember which one's worse. So
yeah, it's high and low, and that's why I should apologize because I have the hearing loss as well. I don't realize how loud I am when I get excited, and because I can't, it sounds different for me than a lot of you. So when I'm excited, I don't sound like I'm really like loud. So Tommy was playing one of the videos this morning, and I was like, "What the hell was that?" And he's like, "That was you," and I went, "Oh my god."
I will also say that, and I don't know how the other singers feel. When I listen to myself, I'm like, that's not me. Like, I'm like, that's not. It's very hard for me to listen to myself and hear what I'm singing like. But
yeah.
So yes, I was teasing the entire company. Oh, I can't sing. No, I don't know what I'm doing. But I have to say, I mean, Dana, Trent, was this not a blast? I mean,
yes,
come on.
Awesome.
Every week finding a different song and.
Mm-hmm. Yes, Jennifer, we hear echo.
Yeah, we hear it. I was trying to make sure my speakers weren't too close to my mic or anything.
I'm lowering a little bit because sometimes they say it's me with the volume, but I have everything else muted.
Yep, and it's not good all the time. It's like coming and going.
Yeah, I'm not sure what it is. I thought.
But seriously, you three, all of the contestants were so entertaining. It was so much fun to just be a part of this, and I just get to teach you guys. I don't have to sing, so I got the best job.
Right.
So I guess the biggest surprise was Johnny and me.
And
Crystal. Yeah.
No, nobody guessed Crystal at all ever.
Yeah.
Not ever.
Yeah.
And I wanted to have everybody on next week. I want all the contestants. Anthony, Crystal, Johnny, So,
We can still do that. We can schedule it for next Friday, and they can just all come on my channel. That's no big deal.
have an after party.
All the contestants that this is the invite now. So everybody who can make it next Friday, who is in the competition, please message me or Tommy. Let us know if you can make it next Friday, and we will have an after party.
Yes, actually, I think they should because we'll have your prizes ready and we can present them to you and then send them out.
Sounds good to me.
All
And
right.
I need the correct spelling of everybody's first name.
Now,
Thank you.
Trent, you're sitting over there kind of quiet.
Yeah, I'm tired, guys. It's been a long day.
Well, you did awesome, man.
Yeah, I hear people in the.
He just kicked.
See, you scared me off.
Uh-oh.
They're all-
So tired, you hit the wrong button.
Well, he was trying to talk in chat before, and it kicked him out. And so he'll be back. I'm sure he'll be back. Yep.
I don't even think that can be done. I'm sorry, what Key Lime Kisses just said. I'm like, can that even be done?
Sorry, guys.
You can do it, Melanie.
Yeah, Trent, what are you doing? Why do you keep leaving?
I'm trying
Yeah,
to figure that out.
That's what I'm saying. My phone keeps kicking me out for some reason.
Oh, he's out again.
It's because they're like, hey, he's not talking. This isn't right.
Yeah. And usually I'm on my computer, but tonight I'm on my phone. I'm in the house with the bride.
I was going to say that.
Hi.
So
My hair is caught on top of my head because it is wet. And I'm in
Whatever.
It's all good. It's all good.
yeah.
But I know no matter what, after all this YouTube stuff is straight out, I definitely enjoy doing the entertainment type things with the people. So if this type of show doesn't seem like it's going to be feasible, I will come up with something to provide entertainment and have people involved.
Yes.
We will figure out a different route or something because.
Well, and thanks for inviting me to be along because I had a great time. So
I'm glad you enjoyed. Now, since we weren't able to finish out the season, I don't have to pay you your fees, right?
Right. That's right.
hey, you shut up, Trent. Nobody asked you.
Hey, I jumped in here just to give my 2
It
cents,
was
and
an
then I'm out.
in my contract, active pod is covered.
Thank you for joining Purpose Nerf.
But I did want to say, these guys. I said that yesterday when I was live or when we were live and nobody knew we were. That we need to thank the two Des and Tommy because they did. There's a lot of work involved, and they did a really good job.
Yes.
They brought some entertainment to a tough time for a lot of people. So make sure you give a thumbs up and thank them any way you can.
Yeah. We'd appreciate it. And each week I tried to level it up, show wise with something, whether it was adding a better intro or my biggest feat was trying to do the stuff so it sounded good, and then I think I finally figured it out by a suggestion from Dana that I was going to implement this week, and then I didn't even get to see if it works, which me and Dwayne tested behind the scenes, and he said it sounded good. So
yeah, it sounded much better. It took a lot of the
that's great.
Minimized a lot of it.
So
there you go.
If anything, besides being entertaining for me, it was also educational. I learned a lot of the behind the production type thing. So I can apply that to other things, I guess.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I just bought 2 boom mics. One of those stand
The boom arms, so we could use the better mics. And,
yeah, they were ramping up to become famous and production.
I've been looking at mixer boards and better. And,
Gina says, Trent, think 5 times if you're being held against your will.
Yeah, right. That's right. I can't see the chat, so I don't know what they're saying.
Yeah, I'm trying to. Oh, there we go. I was trying to find Dwayne's channel to drop the link, and I got lost, so I apologize.
That's all right. That's all right. Guys, I think I'm gonna get out of here. I'm tired.
all right, man, get some sleep. We definitely would like to have you three
Next week.
back on next week Friday though, so we can present you with your awards and all of that, and just kind of have a hangout. I'll see if I can get the other people on just to kind of do just a thank you celebration for being involved. And
Yeah. All right. Yeah, sounds good, guys. I really enjoyed it. I had a lot of fun. This is something that I really look forward to each week, was getting to sing songs and spend time with everybody. I always enjoyed spending time with people in the chat. I really enjoyed all of the contestants. Their music was outstanding. Some of it was entertaining. Some of it was just, I could not believe whenever they revealed who it was. Yeah, but like I say, guys, it's been a lot of fun, and I really am glad that I was partaked in this. I partook in this event with everybody. So
And you did amazing. Your
Jennifer
voice was
A
amazing.
says, "Night,
Well,
country boy, congrats."
yeah, well, thank you all. I appreciate it, and good
Good
night.
job, Trent.
I'm out of here. Thank you,
Good
Dana.
night.
You're doing fantastic
Right,
too.
We'll talk at you soon, Trent. Have a good
All
night.
right, bye, y'all.
Good night.
Bye.
Here's the later. I know I'm tired too, and I don't understand why. Because
Oh, yeah.
probably just the stress of talking with YouTube and then trying to reach out to the guy. My brain is just like wiped tonight,
Yeah.
and trying to figure out what to do with the ending of this, whatever. But I think we figured it out. Doing
I
the
think
best.
this worked out well.
For sure. You know, everybody that participated, no, I'm doing it.
Partook.
Partook in the show. I can't even say contest. In the show, you know, you guys did phenomenal. I give you mad props for it. In the show, I can't even say contest. In the show.
That was me. I don't know. I refreshed and unmuted.
Oh, interesting. You know, you guys had one up on me. I was going to join this season, but my anxiety got the best of me, and I couldn't do it. And so, you guys, that's awesome. That is awesome. You guys are inspiring.
There you go.
I have a funny story, if I may.
Sure.
Before this, I never really talked to or ever met Dwayne. And it's funny because a couple of weeks ago, it was passing by, but we never actually. A couple of weeks ago, we were on an auction together with Paul Antonelli, and I'm like, he has to know it's me. No clue. And then when he came on to my show yesterday, I'm like, oh, he knows it's me. That's he still had no clue.
Right over my head. Nope.
Because we did the swap meet together with Paul. And then, like I said, he visited one of my auctions that I was doing to give support, which I was like, thank you. And I'm like, he really has no idea.
Nope. Completely clueless. Yep, I had no idea.
Yeah, and that's the thing. People sound different when they sing. A lot of people sound different. Not everybody. We're not all blessed like
Yeah,
Trent.
that's your name, Trent.
Trent talks just like he sings. That's awesome.
Yeah.
A lot of people don't sound the same as when they talk and sing. I mean, it's completely different.
Yeah.
And so this is so cool to hear another side of somebody. So now, as long as my brain continues to work, good. I'll be able to. Oh, that's so and so singing, and that's so and so singing. Because now I can connect with that. So that's pretty awesome. That's pretty awesome. Welcome. Carol says sing live. Who? Who needs to sing live?
We'll sing live on our channels. Just in case if there's any problem.
So yeah.
But I do, like I said, I personally actually recorded myself singing, and I think that one video with me doing, like I said, the internet is born with the cat, that has to go viral. I mean, I'm singing that song, she's smacking me in the face, and I'm trying to get her down while I'm singing, so I just picked her up, and she became my little puppet.
Make sure you upload that then.
Yeah, I'll upload it. Next season, have in the green room.
Carol said, next season have them in the green room singing live, off camera, or off cam.
Yeah, I don't know if people can do that though. I mean, most people can sing and as soon as they screw up and submit something. It takes a lot of people. A lot of people can't sing on command.
I know I can't.
Right. Yeah. So I don't know if that would really work, having them sing live in the green room. That would be tough on a lot of people, I think. I think a lot less people would do that.
Yeah, right. People don't want me to sing in the background. The only way you know how I warm my voice up? I go in the bathroom and turn the shower on. That's how I warm up my voice.
So does it come out in like C? I mean, is that just the shower is a perfect C? That's it.
See, you can sing. I tricked you. No, I don't know. It's just something with the moisture in the air that helps with my vocal cords.
Oh, that's cool.
So, yeah.
Very good. So next week we're having these three, Trent and these two back to do the award ceremony.
Yeah, I'm going to try to see if I can get everybody that was on to come on.
Yeah.
That'd be cool.
With their awards. We got to make them up. I think they're going to look pretty cool, and we figured it's something.
I'm sure they will. You guys do good work on your vinyls, so.
Thank you. And it's going to be a mug.
Well, we figured it's something that's actually usable, whether you drink coffee or not, or you want to use it as a pen holder or put a plant in it, whatever, Yeah.
Aww, everybody loves coffee mugs, so I know I collect them.
You guys, I can't thank you all enough. Thank you so much. It was an amazing experience. It really was.
And it was fun to do, too.
Yeah, he was getting better and better. And let me tell you, this is the first time in our whole relationship that he didn't tell me anything.
I know, that bastard.
It was hard. It was hard, keeping it a secret from even her because, like I say, I've said this before that we're open, like, with all our stuff. Like, it's, our phones, it's not like, don't look at my phone ever. You can't, we don't keep no secrets like that. But during this, at certain times, it was like, go away because I'm doing the emails and I'm opening my email. Guys emailing me, or I'm getting messages on my phone.
The other day it was funny because I was like, "Hey, can I use your phone?" Because I left my phone down here. And I'm like, "Hey," because I was looking at a recipe. And I'm like, "Hey, can I with your phone? I need to real quick." I don't want to, He's like, "You're not allowed to." Sorry, and yeah, it was crazy. And we have locks on our phones, but it's for the kids.
Right. Yeah, we know each other.
Yeah,
in. So.
Tommy's fingerprint is in my phone, Tom Mockett. Mine is in his phone, Tom Mockett. You know, our Facebook's like everything's interchangeable, and so yeah, this was a very good experience for me too.
To get around that stuff.
It's hard too because like yesterday, you were in the auction, Melanie and Destiny were in the kitchen, and I had it on, and Destiny was like, "Is it Melanie?" You know how hard it is to try to answer. I'm not telling you without giving any sign of.
Yes, positive or negative.
I thought I had heard your voice do something that was part of the singing. I was like, because I was 100% convinced that it was Robin and it was Sock. I really did, and then I thought she made a new character because I haven't been able to head over to her channel recently, and so I was like, then you did that, and I was like, Tommy, is it Melanie? He's like, what? What's Melanie? He like played it good too. He was like, I don't anything. You're crazy.
It was I will be honest. A couple of people knew because we had to actually rearrange the auctions in order to come to the show.
Oh,
so we would bring everybody over to the show. So the people I do the auctions with, I'm like, look, I have to be on this. Like, I want to see what But it was funny because throughout the auctions, I would do something silly. Like after I sang Barbie Girl, I brought out the Barbies and I'm like, I've got Barbies. And nobody was betting it. So there was like this whole weird theme that
you were giving hints, but nobody got the hints.
Correct.
Right. So all the other personalities in your head, do they have voices too that are going to come out soon?
Let me tell you something. I had a whole list of characters I was going to do. Because I could do like Mr. Hanky the Christmas Pooh. I can do like Stewie. I can do, yeah. So I was like, I'm going to do all these little voices.
Well, do it. I mean, just have fun with it. You don't have to, have fun with it. People will watch it.
Sure. For sure. That's awesome.
Yeah.
So to both our contestants that are on now, what was your favorite song that you did?
I'll let Dana answer.
I'm thinking.
The favorite out of the entire show or the ones that we personally did?
The ones you personally did.
Oh, for me, internet was porn. That was, I just had too much fun on that one.
And internet's for porn, and then you went to Like a Virgin. It's just like,
what?
I was throwing you guys for a loop.
It worked.
Say what my next song would have been, or we're keeping that silent?
No, you can go ahead and talk. Yeah, go ahead.
All right, I was going to say this. I was going to end the show, and I even wrote to Tommy. I said, Tommy, this song is either sending me home, because I thought I was going to be sent home like tonight, like last week, or it's taking me to the end, and I was going to do Bohemian Rhapsody.
Yeah.
So I have Bohemian Rhapsody. The funny what'd you say?
It says that you did a good job at it too.
But here's the funny thing about that song. I cannot hit that really high note. So during the point at the song, when I'm about to hit that high note, I'm like, oh, hell, I can't reach this note. And then it just starts. So I actually recorded it. It's funny. But I have that on video as well.
Cool.
So Bohemian Rhapsody would have been my last song.
Yeah, I agree with Jennifer Hayes. She says, Melanie, you need to get TikTok. You need to do TikTok videos.
Okay,
Yeah,
maybe.
Jennifer's right.
Wasn't TikTok banned or something? Didn't they?
Yeah,
Shut
but
that down?
all done with
right back. I'm still here. I just gotta go get.
like there. I guess it was under like scrutiny. It was going to get. I don't know if it ever did get back, but I know it's been running now. Everybody's uploading TikTok videos. So
I heard that a different company bought it in the U.S.
They retired.
I don't follow all that stuff
Am
anymore.
I an echo?
Yeah, you sound like you're talking through
I don't have.
delay or something.
I don't have another screen open.
I thought maybe you were in your recording studio.
I don't have a recording studio. Okay, is that better? I think I had the.
Yeah, that's good.
That's much better.
Now I put echo cancellation. Maybe that's what happened. My favorite song to sing was Somewhere Only We Know. Somewhere Only We Know.
Which song was that one? Was that the musical one?
Second to last, I believe, or third to last.
Third to last. Okay.
Somewhere Only We Know, and The Joke. I also love to sing that.
I liked what I could hear of the Cranberry song that you did last week.
Mm-hmm.
That is one of my all-time favorite songs and so when you sang that, I was like, oh, I can't hear it. And then Tommy played it for me separately. And after we went live, and I was like, oh, she did phenomenal.
Oh, thank you.
You did a religious song. I believe it was the second week.
Amazing Grace?
Yeah. Was that the first
song?
That was your first song. That rendition was amazing. I mean, it's like, I'm ready to go to church right now. And it sounded like the way you sang it, it was amazing.
I never really sang like that. I don't know. Something came over me with that song and it came out like differently than I usually sing.
You have.
I'm going to upload it on my Simply Dana Sings channel. Thank you, Brad, for putting that link.
You have the perfect coffee house, getting up on stage, singing solo with either the piano or a guitar and just singing. That's the type of voice you have. It's amazing.
Thank you. Yeah. Thank you, Melanie.
Yeah.
Oh, Trent said his last song was going to be Old Time Rock and Roll. So
yes. So the battle this week would have been Trent's Old Time Rock and Roll against Melanie's Bohemian Rhapsody. It would have been.
Wow, look at that. That would be nuts.
Wow, yeah.
Man, I want to play them so bad.
No, Tommy, don't do it. You're grounded.
And no.
Yeah.
But I am gonna on my Bargain Effect Facebook page, I am gonna upload the audio files to and I think there's a file section, right?
Yeah, there's a file section.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And then people.
I think you should still make the CD and send it to everybody.
Yeah.
Yeah, I can definitely do that.
I'm just dropping links.
Oh, thank you. Wow. Old time rock. That would have been really good, Trent.
Mm-hmm.
Well,
all right, now so I had Trent's links up or pages up, and I don't know what happened to him. So now I gotta go get his channel or his channels.
All right. Well, you I got to run to the little boys' room, so I'll be right back.
Don't play with it, Tommy. Don't do it.
You know me. You know me.
This is where I say, you know what they do after. I'm not saying it.
All right, that's this one.
He's probably saying shut up.
Yeah, Tommy has since yesterday, last night. It's been a roller coaster ride for him, I'm telling you. And
yeah, I just hope it works out with YouTube, because all that work he did, and they only have a few videos. It's like they took off all. Does he actually see his videos in his folder, or did they completely toss them?
The one that they took down, he was able to see it earlier, and that's how he found out about what the problem was. You would think that bigger YouTube channels would be happy when a smaller YouTuber is giving them, you know, a shout out. But I guess in this case, it wasn't the deal. So it is what it is, and hopefully it'll be resolved and we can move on from it. If not, then it just shows that be careful what you do when you find somebody who's a big YouTuber that you really want to give a shout out to, because you don't know what could happen. So
Yeah.
Oh, that's easy. I don't know any big YouTubers.
all right, and then that's not how you spell it. Okay, Trent, I need you to drop your other link, please, because I can't spell all of a sudden. So yeah, I mean, it is what it is, and we just gotta figure out how to move forward from it and go from there. That's for sure.
Yeah, I want to hear that, Trent. I can't wait for Tommy to upload that to Facebook, because I'd like to hear all of, you know, the Bohemian Rhapsody, the acapella, and old time rock and roll. I think all three of those will be awesome.
I do too. You know, and my brain likes to shut down on me for sure.
No.
That's why Heather is my other half of my brain.
I know. You guys both together make one brain.
Yes, we do. Yes, we do. And so, I mean, it's. Now I forgot what I was saying. I totally forgot what I was saying.
Don't mind my 15 channels. Just kidding.
That's okay. That's awesome.
Yeah, you got like a paragraph of channels there, Dana.
Hey, if you can keep up with that many channels, that's great.
That's amazing. Yeah. No
I'm
doubt.
struggling with one.
Oh, okay. So Key Lime says, I just talked to my husband. He said next time don't save the videos for voting.
I guess vote and don't upload.
So they can't give you a strike.
So next time, don't save.
So like put it private.
Oh.
Do you understand what that means?
Yeah.
Okay.
So do the live and then not post it so that
Right.
people can go back and listen to it?
Right.
The only
Yeah.
problem with that was that would mean that only the people that were on the show that day night could vote, because they would be the only ones that hear it.
Right. And we did get a lot of after views on the videos.
Yeah. Yeah, we'll figure it out. It'll happen.
Brian says
Oh,
Dana
there
has
you
more channels than Direct TV.
I wasn't sure if I should. Oh, VOD is video on demand. Okay.
Oh, okay.
Oh, okay.
I thought she meant video, but I was wrong. Jennifer Hayes says could be worse. More channels than Victoria.
That's
What? Oh, I see. I don't get up that early. So I end up missing her.
Victoria bought 210 panties to resell. So
Okay.
I don't know. I know I was up the other morning and I came on to Victoria's show. I brought up her show and she was talking about apple pie scented panties.
Oh, yeah. He told me about that. We'll have to see.
I was like, what did I just come into here?
Okay.
Whoa, hey, wrong channel. I'm out.
There is any woman who sells on eBay. There is a demand out there for certain types of products. That's all I have to say. I'm sure whoever sells on eBay has gotten the creepy messages from guys that want the shoes, the this, the that.
Yeah, I've searched the well worn shoes and stuff.
Mhm.
I was like,
I think there's something that Tommy and I need to talk about after the live.
What? I missed it.
You dug yourself a hole. I was just picking on you. You said you searched the Warren shoes.
I did search it because I seen it brought up and somebody was talking about it on YouTube. So I searched it and I was like, wow, really? It was
He's
crazy.
tired, y'all.
Different
I
stuff
am.
for everything else.
I'm exhausted. My mind is just exhausted
Yeah.
because
Real quick, Republic of Stream says hi, Tommy, Melanie, and Mother Chef. And I believe
hello.
he said hi to
You don't even count, Des. See, you didn't even make the cut. What the heck?
He said hi to me before when he first came in.
Oh,
I do
to
want to talk with you, Melanie, so you can help me maybe offload these DVDs that I have. I mentioned them the other day in a chat.
Oh yes, the colorful ones.
Yes, I know you kind of know how to do that.
We'll talk about that privately.
Yeah.
On the foot funk scale, this pair has an 8 out of 10.
Yeesh. Brad only sends those creepy messages on Facebook or on Craigslist. Yeah.
Yeah. In fact, that's a good place to offload some of those would-be Craigslist.
I wonder what I could get for my old stinky blown out slippers.
Oh yeah.
You'd be surprised.
Okay, real quick, ask everybody. I know you asked Dwayne about that link for donations and stuff like that.
Yeah. Well, I'm not going to do it now. I'm not even doing anything.
Oh, I know, but maybe ask people in chat, how they feel when people do that.
Oh, yeah. I was kind of curious. How do people, because I thought about it, because, like I say, we're spending money on equipment to try to upgrade, and that's cool. And we were going to put people put their PayPal if you would like to donate to the channel, to kind of help cover costs if they enjoyed it. And I was just curious on what people's opinions are when people do that, because I don't want to come across like a one of those YouTube beggars,
Just
Right.
put a buy me a coffee link and buy me a coffee.
Yeah,
That's
well,
and just keep the link in your description, and if people want to.
Yeah, how do people feel about people that have that? I mean, not the person itself, but I mean, when they see that, do they think, "Oh, this dude's a money beggar," or
I don't think so.
I don't
It's
think
just-
so.
I wrote it in the chat. It's the same for the people who are monetized when they have, what do they call it, where you press the
Super
little
chat.
dollar sign and give it. Yeah, the super chats.
Super
Mhm.
chat?
I mean,
Yeah.
if people want to give, they will give. If not,
Right.
then they don't have to. They're not forced to.
Right.
Exactly.
And the only reason I was thinking about doing it is because, like with the show, with the community, doing the show, with the communications, and then the time to with playing with trying to convert the audio, trying to make them sound good, and
Mhm.
organizing the playlist. I mean, it takes time, and I'm a reseller, so it takes time. I enjoy doing it, but it's also taking time away from what makes me money,
Mhm.
So I was contemplating the idea. If people wanted to help out, it'd be cool. If not, that's cool too. Still love everybody.
Right.
Yeah. If you are to do it, to me, the only time it sounds like begging is if you're constantly bringing it up. If you say, "Hey, it's in the chat," and then, in the description, and that's it, and then people that want to know where to go. But if people keep bringing it up, oh yeah, my Patreon or blah blah blah, I don't have anything against Patreon. I'm just saying, but when they bring it up constantly, then it sounds almost like, man, are they here for us or are they here for the money kind of thing?
Right.
And I don't think you would ever do that. So,
Peddling Profits, and I forgot their first name, I apologize, said it's a good idea if you like what one is doing. Many will give, and then it also gives them a chance to support you.
sure.
And then
Sure.
Jennifer said, depends on the person for me. I try to read the person.
Sure,
Yeah.
and that's for sure. I mean, you don't want you want to figure it out so you're not giving scammers money.
Right. And that's what I didn't. I just don't. For one, I don't like asking for help with anything. But yet, like I say, the time that I'm investing, it's
Sure.
taking away from what is actually.
Well, and if people,
I know that.
people,
I know that if I want to grow my channel, I gotta basically, you gotta invest time where you're not monetized. You're not really getting anything in return for your time, and you do have to take away from other things that you are getting a return on. So I just figured, it would help out a little bit. Especially when we are. It's not like we're just sitting here and trying to do content. We're actually trying to invest. I mean, I went and I just bought two drones so I can up my YouTube game with footage. And then I find out after I buy these drones that you can upload drone footage to YouTube. But if you're monetized, you have to have a Part 107 FAA certificate if you're making money off of drone footage.
Now you're gonna have
What?
Yes. So like you can have a drone and you can take your footage. Like I upload my first flight. But now if I would be monetized and make money off that video, it's considered drone for commercial use. So you have to have a Part 107 FAA certification,
which is
if you're going to make any type of money, which is basically a commercial unmanned aircraft license.
That's ridiculous.
Yeah, and that, in order to get that costs $200 every 2 years.
Yeah.
So if I want to be nice and Dwayne says, hey man, I think I got a leak in my roof, take your drone up there. Can you take your drone up there so we can look at it, without me pulling out a ladder, climbing on the roof? I don't like heights or whatever. I can go over there as a buddy and do that, no problem. But if I say, yeah, Dwayne, I'll do that for you, but $20, man, that's considered commercial use because I'm making money off of it.
Yeah.
There is so much I didn't know about the drone
because nobody
stuff
talks about it.
Because nobody really talks about it. You see all these videos, oh, that's awesome footage, this and that. I want to get one. I want to do that. I thought about I bought the nice drones too that I can set in the follow me mode. I can go to flea markets and rummage sales and just have this thing up here follow me around automatically. And I'm like, that's really going to do some cool content. And then we have our other channel, The Adventures on the Cheap. That's going to, we're going to do camping videos, fishing videos, stuff like that. So I'm like, I'll really get in that. But it's like, dang, now not only did I spend the money on the drone, I got to spend additional money to be able to use them for what I intended to use them for.
Yeah.
Once I would get monetized.
Right.
Well, let me tell you. Okay, I am monetized on my channel. I don't think I ever made $200 a year. So from the ads, from super chats, then so if it's $200 a year to get that license, you probably need to be making some pretty good money.
Right. I would really have to ramp up the channel to make
exactly.
It worthwhile. And it's like so that's why I say there's costs to building, a bigger good channel. And like I say, we can go live, we can talk, we each have our own cameras and stuff like that with built-in mics. I got the Snowball mic, but I know there's better. We have to sit here. Destiny has to be muted, and we both talk off my mic.
We share a mic.
Where we have good mics, studio mics, but because they're so noise canceling, you have to be really close. So I'd have to sit here and hold it and talk. So we just bought the boom arms with the pop filters. And then we could actually have both really good, clean audio.
Right. So then you guys can hear me and I don't have to yell across the room, it seems, even though I'm just right on the other side of Tommy.
Right. And then like with the show that we were doing, I was looking at the mixer boards where I would have the audio on another laptop, feed it into there, and then I can feed it into the stream through OBS and have it, sound really good without the distortion we've experienced in the past. And so I mean, there's cost to it, but it's like I got it. It gets expensive.
Yeah, well, I'm sure.
So did I highlight this comment from Keylime? She said, "If I find value in the video, then I think of it as a tip, a thank you. I appreciate your work."
Sure. Yeah.
Trent said, "Let me go back up because
I need more coffee.
yeah,
I didn't poop yet.
He feels everyone should chip in and help out. I will."
Well, it's like, for instance, I'll use Trent as an example. You know, Trent had some background noise and stuff that people were bringing to his attention. He went out and spent $200 on a mic to make people more satisfied with his audio quality. He came up out of pocket on that, and I know he's getting absolutely nothing in return on his investment in YouTube at this time. It probably will come back. Well, once he grows big enough, but there's money that you got to up out of pocket to get there.
Right. Okay. And then
we're not sitting on bankrolls here. I'm a reseller, and I'm not a large reseller.
Right. And real quick, let me go through what Jennifer Hayes says.
Go ahead.
For me, I tried to read the person, and then she said, "But you, I would not think that." And I appreciate it because that's not why I brought it up. I was just curious on how other people feel about that, because there are some channels that I've been to, and that's all they tend to push is their,
yeah, that's what I mean.
Down the description if you want to help here, I get annoyed with it personally. So when he brought it up, I was like, ooh, we better ask the people that come in, because I know how I feel when somebody's constantly pushing it. But if I see it in like the description, like, oh, hey, you can donate to them, and I didn't hear them once say it, that's different. I don't get annoyed with those people. And then Keylime says, and I know she left, so I appreciate her coming in, but it says, if you hear I am broke, my house caught on fire, my car broke down, my kids need a new coat, but you see them in chat 24/7, you might be an e-beggar. Is that what they're called now? Is an e-beggar? I didn't know what the term is, but if someone is showing,
I think it's a good idea to have an option out there, just not pushing it all the time. Because when people push it, that's when people are like,
Yeah, and Keeling said too, if someone is showing content, not asking for anything, it's a tip. And so, and Jennifer says, well, everyone is busted on YouTube. This is about the drone stuff. I guarantee you most people don't have that certificate. Yeah, because they don't talk about it. And so, you watch these YouTubers that have the drones, and you're like, oh, that's so cool. I can up my game. And then you get it, and then you find out a lot of people probably don't even know that you need to have that because nobody else is talking about it. And Tommy being Tommy and doing his research is how he came across it, because he wanted to know the best way and with the drones. And so, yeah, it was crazy.
Yeah, Jennifer says she sees kids flying them. Okay, how it works with a drone? If your drone weighs under a half a pound, you don't need to do anything. If it doesn't have a camera and it weighs under a half a pound, you don't have to do anything. You can just go out and play with it. It's considered a toy. Once you put a camera on, or if it weighs between a half a pound and 55 pounds, you actually have to register it like you would a boat or an ATV or anything like that. And if you're gonna use it commercially, like if you just wanted to fly it, you're not going to turn your camera on. You can just go out and fly it under just your FAA registration certificate. But as soon as you turn that camera on and you're going to use the videos to make any sort of money whatsoever, then you have to have the Part 107 certification, which is a 60 question test. And it deals with, you got to know all kinds of stuff. You got to know how to read air maps, which are nothing like road maps. And you got to learn how to, even though you're never going to communicate with a airport tower, you have to know what frequencies they run on, how to read their charts, how to file reports if your drone would cause an air accident. it's
Yeah.
just
And we
it's
watched
crazy.
some of those drone accidents with airplanes. Holy crap. I didn't even think that was possible. The stuff that we watched, it was crazy. So I 100% understand why they do that, because that's a lot of damage. It can hurt somebody, um, And Tommy and Jasmine are both certified already with the smaller certificate, and both of them will be taking
We have our recreational certificate.
That's fine, yeah. And then him and Jasmine are going to be taking that class for.
Like here's the foldable one I bought, and I don't care people, but you actually have to have an FAA airline license number, and it's got to be tagged on your drone, and then you have to have a card that you have to carry with you if you're going to be flying it. So you got to carry one of these in order to be legal to even fly it.
Yep. I only showed it for a brief second,
And then,
so nobody gets his information.
My information, my name is on Facebook. Everybody's on my
That's
Facebook.
Hey, Pearl. How you doing, girl?
I'm going to steal your FAA recreational license number.
Right?
So who monitors something like that? As far as like checking licenses or
The same people that monitor airliners, the FAA, the monitor. Now, it's not known like they say FAA doesn't sit there and use YouTube to search for drone footage of people that aren't commercially licensed. But all it takes is for one person to be pissed off at you and report you, and it's a $10,000 fine.
Yeah, it's one of those. It's not an issue until it's an issue.
Right.
And
or
take your drones.
Or if you're flying, say you're flying, and there's drones that go rogue, they lose signal, the wind takes them, and you crash into somebody's building and do damage, or crash into another small aircraft, and then you're found to not even have been supposed to be flying that drone because you didn't have your recreational license or anything, $10,000 fine. And to me, a $10,000 trying to save that $200 to risk getting a $10,000 because anything could happen.
Right.
It's not worth it. I like to do things correctly.
And with Destiny's chances, that she does the 1 in a million, it's going to happen to you guys.
Right. And I try to do things. I try to do things correctly.
I'm not touching them.
I try not to break the rules. Hence why we didn't continue the show on Destiny's channel.
Right.
I try to be legit with everything I do. So
yeah.
Now when it comes to YouTube, I do want to get the part 107 because I would use it for more than just YouTube, because there's realtors and stuff in our area that love drone footage for selling properties because you can actually see an overhead view and how big the properties are. Now, YouTube might not pay me $200 a year, but these realtors will pay you $200 to go do a 5-minute video of this property.
Yeah.
So one gig like that would pay for my 2 years license. And if I can get a couple of them, over the 2 years, I made some money there. Plus I can use it for YouTube legitimately.
Right. Yeah. Republic of Stream said there are many YouTubers who stand in front of a TV showing us how to find the best deals on eBay, and they have thousands of subscribers just for standing in front of a TV. So this is back to the question with putting that link in the chat for if people want to donate or not. So you're caught up. I'm trying to catch up with chat, so I apologize that it's kind of skipping a little bit. Jennifer Hayes says, are you planning on making YouTube your primary career?
No, my primary career, I'm a reseller. That's what I do. That's my primary thing. YouTube would just be, I'm into creating multiple streams of income. I want different streams coming from different areas. So I would like to create 5 consistent different streams of income. Some of which I'd be involved in directly, some of which I would invest in. because the more streams you have, I think the better off you are. Because right now, if eBay would fold, yeah, I was selling on Mercari and Facebook, but eBay is my primary platform. I'm going to take a major hit. But if you have 5 decent streams of income and one goes down, you're still going to survive. You know,
Sure. Diversification. It's the same as if you're doing stocks or anything else. Mitigating your risk.
Keyline, good night. Thank you. She says, Tommy, it does. Keep your chin up. The YouTube thing band will blow over in no time.
Yeah.
Thanks for all you do. Much love, dear. Thank you. And I know she took, she went off, but if she watches the replay, thank you, dear, for being here. Appreciate it. Let's see. Swamp Picker, thank you for coming. Have a good night. Let's see. I am trying to catch up. Perlini, hello. Jennifer Hayes says, and I know you already addressed it. She says, I see kids flying them, and she says, I'm talking about those rich YouTube teens to late 20 kids. And then she says that gets those big expensive drones.
Yeah, like I said, these drones weren't cheap. Now I did get them on a deal because I don't pay retail for anything. That's just against my model.
The R word is bad for a reseller.
But like this foldable one here, if you were to buy it retail on Amazon, is like $329, and then the other camera drone that I got over there also is right in the same, a little less, maybe like $300, $290, something like that. And it's not the top of the line drone by far, but they're decent for where I wanted my investment point.
Sure.
I mean, it's nothing for somebody to go out and buy the Mavic Mini Pro 2 for $1,500 with the combo unit. But I wouldn't do that until I know the drone's making me money.
Right.
Yeah, right. And something needs to pay for that.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, the littler drones need to pay for the bigger drones.
And, if you go and look at my video of my first flight, I have no idea what I'm doing. So I'm not going to go out a $1,000 drone and crash it. Right.
Yeah, you never crashed it, so you're doing good.
Yep.
That is true.
Not yet. And I want to get out there and fly more, but, well, it's too cold. It's winter here. We're in Wisconsin, so it's like.
Yeah, we've got -degree weather right now.
It was like we had fairly decent weather. We were running in, the high 30s. And then the day I got the first one, it dropped down to like 32 degrees, wind gusts of 20 miles an hour. And so I haven't really been able to get out there and play with them yet. What is my recording time on drones? The one drone has 26 minutes of flight time with recording per battery, and I just got a second battery for it. And then the other one is 22 minutes per battery flight time. And they both have about a mile range.
Awesome.
Yeah, so he was talking about when we are on the motorcycle, having it follow us around the lake while we're on the motorcycle, because that would be really
cool.
How fast does it go?
This one does 44 miles an hour. Airspeed. So that would keep up with us, like cruising around our lake here. Definitely no problem. Yeah. It might lag back a little bit, but then when we come to a stop, it would catch up, and then we'd. So
now, do you set the height? Say, follow me at 500 feet or something, or is that how it works?
It's got to be. It's got to be on this one. They both vary a little bit, but this one here has to be within 15 to 195 feet from you to follow you.
Okay.
Because what it'll do is it'll track your phone. It connects to your phone. It tracks your phone. So it's got to be within that distance of your phone to be able to call.
Got you. Well, we should probably let these ladies go.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was a pleasure.
Oh, it was a pleasure having you guys.
Thank you so much, everyone.
Thank you.
It was fun.
And appreciate you coming in tonight. And like I say, we'd love for you to join us next Friday on
Yes.
Beth's channel.
Yeah,
And we'll
I'll be
show
there.
you what we made up for you guys. I think you'll enjoy them, you know. And
Thank you so much.
we'll get those sent out to you.
For sure. All right, everybody. Remember, you're awesome. You're great. Don't give up. We
And I-
hit a little bump, but you know what? We'll get through it. With that, have a happy rest of your Saturday. Much love. Anybody else want to say anything?
Yeah, and I'll still be doing content on my channel. It's just you won't see me live on my channel for a little bit, but that's just going to kind of push me into the other content type of stuff that been talking
Yeah.
about creating, and just I've always had an excuse. Oh, I'm busy with eBay. Oh, I gotta do this singer work, you know, in the background here. I ain't got time for that. So now I just take that time that I was working on the singer and invest it into that.
For sure.
Like I say, it may have happened for a reason to push me in a different direction. So I try to look at the positive and everything.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
So we'll see everybody next Friday. I know Des has got her live on Monday.
On Monday, yes, 8 p.m. Central Time, Monday, mental health, safe place live, and it's therapy without a therapist. So anybody who wants to come in is more than welcome. With that, I think we're going to head her out. Dwayne, thank you so much for being Tommy's co-host, and
Sure.
Melanie and Dana and Trent and everybody who participated in the Masked Singer
It was awesome.
style. Thank you so much. You guys were a very big inspiration for people like me who has anxiety and couldn't work past it. So we will keep you guys updated if there will be a season 2 when we figure everything out. And we are going to head out. Much love, everybody, and have a good night.
Good night.
See ya.